Okay, this is YouTube ads part 3. If you like scumbag lawyers, we got him. And here he is.
Hit, even as a passenger or in an Uber.
Now, I'm not sure if this is AI or not. You know, in the background, they've got this attorney at law. It just says attorney at law. It's a little too weirdly generic, maybe, to be real. You'll see some NPCs walking by.
For years. And I'm standing here because most people walk away from accidents leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table, and nobody tells them. Look at this.
This is, the guy's super crisp suit. I think normal people today, most people are either meth heads or fatsos. So see, people are kind of more chubby faced than this generic looking guy. And don't you love a swarmy, liability lawyer that's advertising for people to get in there and sue? So everybody's insurance rates are raised, and he's got his black glasses on, showing he's the villain he really is.
Real settlement. One of our clients, car accident here.
Plus, the voice sounds a little generic too.
Most people assume they missed their shot. They think that it was too long ago. My injuries weren't that bad. I don't know if it's worth it. That's exactly
they serve this to me a lot.
Company wants you to think. Here's what they don't tell you.
I have to admit that, you hate lawyers until you need one, but you shouldn't need one so often in our society, right?
If you were injured in a car accident in the last year, Phil, even if you were a passenger, even if the accident seemed minor, you may.
Just this whole idea of you can ka-ching-ching cash in on this something, even if it wasn't. Even if you were hardly even injured or you weren't injured, or it just let these lawyers nose around for money that might be in your settlement. I'm sorry, I'm moving around all these windows.
Still be owed serious money. Now I know what you're thinking.
Yeah,
you've thought about
I know what you're thinking. I'm a scumbag lawyer.
Hiring an attorney before, but you didn't because nobody gave you a straight answer. Nobody told you how much your case was actually worth. Yeah. You couldn't get clarity, so you did nothing. That's not your fault.
This is just like an odious salesman, And I guess he does stand out because he's so different than everybody else in these ads, like common folk, people who are a little bit chubby or a little bit strange looking, and this guy is weirdly composed, like he's been airbrushed.
But I want to fix that right now. There's a 15-second quiz, completely.
He's a fast talker too.
Answer a few simple questions about your accident. What happened, what your injuries were, who was at fault, and it gives you an instant quote on what your case could be worth. No commitment, no upfront cost.
I've had enough of that. Okay, here's the teeth. They've served me so many of these denture ads. I must have done something that showed I didn't have a good set of teeth or something, or clicked on the wrong video, but I've got all good teeth. Unlike the present or just past couple of generations, back in my generation, we were taught to take care of our teeth, not just not take care of it and get them all pulled out. Now, some people are saying that, again, this is all part of the meth head revolution, but I can't imagine that many people were doing meth. But I guess this would be a wonderful thing if you can't chew and you don't have your teeth. Okay, then here's gambling. So we've got lawyers advertising to sue people. We've got dentures for people who didn't take care of their teeth. It's kind of an old-fashioned thing dentures were at one point. Now nobody's got teeth anymore. Guess it's expensive to fix them. And now we got gambling. So all of this must say something about our society. When I lost my YouTube Premium because I traveled outside the country, I bought it in. I've got to go back there. You can't do. We don't have a global workforce or society anymore, like we used to with the internet. It's all sectioned off. So everything has to be done within your own country now again. So what's this? Oh, this is even best. Okay, so we've got lawyers suing you for encouraging people to sue for liability to jack those insurance rates up. And then we got teeth, and we got gambling, and now we've got drugs.
Take your first gummy at bedtime. Maybe expect
Garbage, even some of the stuff in here, they bleep out the words, and I believe all this stuff is illegal in my state. But these YouTube ads, sometimes they think I'm in Michigan, and sometimes they think I'm in Colorado.
Your brain fog lifts and your mind clears.
It's going to solve all your problems. Get doped up. Now, in your life, you're not doing anything. You just got a 9-to-5 job, but you can hardly cope.
You have more energy than you've ever had.
I guess we all have something like that, but you wonder, what would it be like to be a big-time politician or Donald Trump, or have like tons of lawsuits or people gunning for you all the time? I mean, if you can't take it in normal life, if you can't just do a 9-to-5 and go home and sleep, which a lot of people can't. I've been in that position. How are you going to do it when you're a big-time senator or a president running something important? Okay, let's go on.
Same screens, same clicks, familiar, convenient. Now comes the next unlock. While Ethereum staking has existed for years, participating
This is this long thing about.
But with ETHB, investors can get
This is a long thing about.
Ethereum staking rewards with the potential for.
She's using. I had bought some Bitcoin before, but then in here it's all so much jargon. There's some kind of app that does something, and who knows what this is about. Again, here's the disclaimer. That's why I love this. It's just a blurry disclaimer, unreadable on my big tablet that I'm watching YouTube on. But there it is. So I can't even remember. We got lawyers suing people. We got dentures. We got gambling. We've got drug gummies that are illegal in my state, I believe. And now we've got Bitcoin Bro ads. Let's go on to the next thing.
Donors, dirty money.
Okay, there's these two guys in the primary, which I think is tomorrow, April or August the 4th. Shri Tranadar, I think it's a Cambodian guy who's running for something, Senate or something in Michigan. I don't know. All this is just wasted on me because I'm not even from there. It shows how great YouTube ads can be, where your money's going. It's all wasted. And they both have these kind of ads where they're both just saying the other, not just, like I always thought when you're a politician and you're running against somebody, you could say, I don't quite agree with him, but I'm not going to say he's a terrible, evil, dirty money who hates you. And they both say the other side is a Trump supporter or aligned with Trump, even though they're both Democrats. And then after this, they've got to stand together, and one of them's going to support the other and campaign for him. So how isn't that interesting for normal people like us, that we see politics as a very insincere kind of kabuki show of falsity?
Donovan McKinney is another politician who sold us out.
Oh, he sold us out. Now, after tomorrow, if the other guy wins, they'll stand together and support each other.
It was good then, and it's better now.
Some kind of nostalgic dog food commercial. One thing I notice about the United States is, when I was a kid, some people had pets. Now almost everybody has pets, and they have too many pets, and they like to have dangerous dogs like the pit bulls and that sort of thing.
Vitamin Good Bites.
Seems insane to me.
Time to tee it up.
Taking on that kind of liability. Here we have, I was interested, how many people would this ad reach? People who are going to buy golf clubs.
A little more courage to swing.
And I haven't looked at any sports videos. I'm not interested in golf. Don't know why this can be served to me.
Introducing a revolutionary experience for developers. A great sleep score.
And this is not about one of those sleep score mattresses. This is about some app or something that does something with Microsoft.
Broken phone.
Spider-Man,
I created the world's
the most useless design innovation, this phone thing. I guess that foldable screen is good for somebody somewhere, or perhaps in some other kind of application. But
lightest
I don't know. I don't need it.
AI is already having a significant impact on healthcare.
This is something that's interesting where these ads, like I was doing some caulking work and listening to this video about, I see the fantastic Fan Four Stick, the horrible movie of the past. And so these ads come on, and I'm all covered with caulk and stuff, so I can't actually press the screen to skip to the next video. So you just let them run. They're short. But more and more of these videos are actually somebody else's podcast that they've paid to insert into the video you're watching. So right in the middle of this video about Fan Four Stick, suddenly there's this podcast that you have to go and stop, or you'll be listening to the whole
Its capacity to
thing.
drive innovation and improve outcomes for patients feels limitless. The path isn't easy, and the challenges are real. But the potential rewards can transform not only how long people live, but how well. Welcome to...
See, there's so many buzzwords and generic speak in that. Again, it's the way it's spoken and the words, at least the script probably is AI.
New era of American innovation. Podcast
Again, it's all buzzword. This nothing quirky, interesting, memorable. It's
and custom content from WSJ. I'm Brian Kamenetsky, Senior Editor, Custom Content from WSJ. And joining
the
to
most
discuss are
boring
Dr.
man
Greg
in the
Morano,
world.
Distinguished Scientist and Senior Research Director at Google, Dr. Michael Howell, Chief Health Officer at Google, and Dr. Adam Rodman, Director...
This is all boring, guys. I'm not like a white person basher, but
of AI programs at the Shapiro Center
these
for
are.
Research and
This
Education
is going to be
at Beth
boring.
Israel Deaconess Medical Center. Thank you
Wall
guys so
Street
much for being
Journal's
here.
going to have to
Pleasure.
spice it up. Oh, look, they spared no expense on their. It's just, what is this place? It's like in a storeroom or something, and there's curtains. Let's put these curtains up, and then there's a little background here.
I'm so excited.
We're here to discuss
Yeah,
the
he's so
impact of
excited.
AI
Okay, let's get away from
left
this.
and a right parentheses. It can't even completely tell you if those are balanced. This is not.
This is another podcast that inserts itself, another video that you don't want to watch. It should just be an ad, but it's a whole nother show that's suddenly playing.
Complex math, folks. This is not calculus. This is parentheses. Another study tested frontier AI models on programming.
This was all
tasks using
about
obscure languages
AI
almost
and
nobody
why
has
it's
written, and models that scored 85 to 95% on standard coding
not as
benchmarks
good as
dropped
they
from
say.
0 to 11%.
Stop the
on
presses.
the latest GPT
On and on and
Did you know
on.
that a model
Again,
can hit 90
if you're going to insert your own podcast into some other video that somebody else is watching that does not even the same subject matter, you better be super interesting, which this is not. Now, I've had enough about this guy. This is a guy who is trying to be a viral sensation by being one of those people who doesn't sing well but yet promotes himself, a locale singer. And there's a lot of different people online who do stuff like this. But you're supposed to do it not on purpose. And this guy's clearly doing it on purpose. And he must be spending a lot of time or a lot of money on it, because I'm getting a lot of ads. You know, it's supposed to be like, oh, I'm a boomer and I think this is good, but it's really not. You shouldn't try to fake that. It's hard to do. A lot of videos like this, I believe the power companies around are spending a lot of money, the money of the people who are required to pay money into the power system to use that money against the people who paid it in, to propagandize them, to teach them about how wonderful the monopolistic power company is. And very often behind this, they don't always say AI, but you can tell a lot of the time it's about AI.
At poweringmiforward.org. You have witnessed thousands of people.
Here is yet another podcast that inserts a full Oprah thing about end of life experiences, blah, blah, blah.
The people show up who loved you.
I don't know why they think people would be diverted off to an entirely different video that someone pays to put there. And Oprah's too skinny.
Yes, and pivotal role.
You don't have to be that skinny. You can be big and bountiful and round.
And in that sense, in the end, you're almost...
He should be here any minute.
Another super long ad. I mean, it doesn't really work. Now look who's coming out here.
Frank, where are you? Frank, I'm so sorry. Oh my
Martin Scorsese. And it's a whole bit where he does shtick of trying to tell, that's his daughter, and then he goes on and on about, it's supposed to be funny, like that he's trying to take over and direct her podcast. But it's not funny. Nice try. Interesting to see him. Look how old he is. All white hair, a lot of energy.
By not having to spend the money on utilities, I can spend money on equipment.
This is another utility company, a monopoly that people are forced to pay into each month, using its money to propagandize the customers that pay into it about how great the company is. And I believe that the reason that there is so much of this, and some of them say it outright, I don't know if not all the ads do, but people are upset about huge swaths of farmland being removed for colossal data centers that provide very little jobs.
I can get new jobs, I can invest in new things, I can pay people a better wage, and I can be more competitive. I was, of course, skeptical when I got into this, but as time went on...
Oh, how wonderful the electric company is. We're wonderful.
If we want to
help maximize adhesion and control...
This is, I didn't understand. This is some kind of ad, I think, for doctors about some woven pad. They don't even exactly say what it's for, but if a woman needs a pad to give medicine... And this ad just goes on and on about how good it is and all the features. But it's kind of a business-to-business ad for doctors. Kind of peculiar. It goes on and on and on. You're not even sure. You're listening like, is this a medicine or something? No, it's the pad itself. Again, it's wasted money on me. I don't... Whatever algorithm... doesn't work. I've got my location on. They can see where I am. I'm not going through a VPN or anything. I just turn on and watching. They still can't give me any relevant ads.
Powering MI Forward.
Here's more Michigan Power. I'm not in Michigan.
Exhibition, an adventure 6 million Lego bricks in the making.
I saw this one time. I'm glad I got it.
It was awesome.
I'd like to see this.
I thought it was great.
I love seeing both.
Legos.
I'm James, here with a quick look at what's new at Gusto.
The only thing anytime they say quick, they're speaking very, very slowly and deliberately. I think maybe this guy might be AI generated.
Not just days, meaning more flexibility.
This is a very slow and deliberate video about the features of some software as a service accounting software. Super slow, super boring. I wonder why it's being served to me.
Another day, same pain, same meds, same struggling.
Is this an arthritis medication?
Injections like Humira and Enbrel work similarly to treat.
This is like an ad you would see on television. There's not a lot of those on YouTube, interestingly enough. There's a lot of strange, weird, low-value ads like we saw at the beginning with the lawyer and the drug ads and all that stuff.
Vote works differently. It's a once daily pill that can rapidly relieve RA joint pains.
Are you an elk?
I don't know what I am.
Yeah, I got caught the end of this and I couldn't see it again, but this is an anti-vaping ad, which is interesting. I could never understand after they spent so much time and public money on getting rid of cigarettes and demonizing them. Why did they so easily let vaping come into the culture? It's baffling. I don't know what is going on with that.
Appreciated.
Your room can fully match your passion. She's a plant science girly for real.
Here's some sassy girls learning about how wonderful Walmart is.
Who knew? It's suck time.
You'll do anything to stop the itch.
Just try.
You feel helpless.
I feel ridiculous.
Something about dogs, itchy dogs.
To excellence, and I really think that I can bring something to the team. And seriously, it would be an honor to be on your team this time.
Please.
What is this? Oh yeah, that guy goes through this whole. I didn't get the audio real well, but this may be an AI generated thing. This guy goes through a whole interview process, then he gets interviewed. Okay, so you're still wondering what it's about. You've already gone through over 30 seconds, and then at the end, his first day of work, they give him an ID card, and then they show the ads for special ID cards or something, and that's the last video. So that's part 3 of our YouTube, the horrors of YouTube ads that I believe are reflective of the cesspool of the world we live in here. I'll see if some more pop up. As you see, they're not really capturing anything about who I am or what I might want. They've thrown, it's an amazing variety of ads. A lot of law, a lot of lawyers telling people to sue people, a lot of drugs, a lot of gambling. So that's what we're getting from our new media that has changed the way we consume media. So anyway, okay, talk to you later. Bye.